I definitely am not going to do this again. For perhaps the next bull cycle. I don't know if there's going to be such a thing anymore. Usually, cycles only come once or two times. Well, you need two times to make a cycle, so they only come two times, maybe three times, four times is very 4, 5, 6 times is very rare. If anything, we're gonna have ups and downs, and I might just do a little something on the side, just like doing some trading on a monthly basis, maybe on a yearly basis. But yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to lose sleep over this stuff, guys. It's like BCHG is up somewhat. It's kind of nice, although the grayscale is not up. I don't know why. Well, probably because all the right now everybody's a little bit anxious, and I mean, once people realize, I don't want to say that I'm smart, but once the smart people realize, and I think they've already realized that, and they're probably invested already. They realize that we're going to have a huge, market coming up after we get rid of all the waste, and all these people are, hopefully a lot of them are put behind bars. That's probably half the country that deserves to go behind bars. Gee whiz. Um, it's amazing. It's amazing. And this has been going on. I mean, I've been saying this. It's like, don't trust these governments. They're full of a bunch of thieves and crooks. That's all that's in government. And people that rely on governments, they're full of crooks, thieves. But anyways, where are we at with grayscale and crypto? Us that are invested, I've noticed that some of you guys have cancellations on my subscribers. Probably people from grayscale that they're fed up, and wrong attitude. Wrong attitude. I know some of you guys are in BCHG. You leave some comments on some of my videos, and you know, hey, good for you. I mean, that's the way. Long term, it's sometimes the best way to go. But if you're doing this only on a weekly basis, you buy something thinking that it's gonna pop in a month or so, on a monthly basis. But right now I'm in this a year and a little bit more. Yeah, I'm in it about a year and a half now, and there's other people that are been on this 2, 3 years, ever since the previous cycle, and that's on a yearly basis. If you have the cash to live on, good for you. But a lot of us don't. A lot of us probably made a lot of big mistakes thinking that we're gonna cash out real quick, and you can't. Nobody really predicted anything. But looking at what happened in the past, we were thinking this is the obvious thing that's going to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. But I'm still, I'm still very hopeful, guys. That's why I haven't. I still have my native crypto, and I really haven't gotten rid of the grayscale trusts. Other than I switched over to crypto, to the natives. I wish I could show you that. I could, but I have a wallet here, but I don't like to have a wallet online. And the other thing is I don't have the wallet with me. I keep it in a little box in some bank, and my codes are half of them are with me. The other half are with I keep it my lawyer's office. So that stuff is like, you're gonna have to go through my lawyer and the bank people in order to get my stuff. And I don't have it. Even though I don't. I gotta talk about safety a little bit more. probably in one of these videos, if you come across a lot of crypto, there's a lot of us that make mistakes of giving too much personal information. Me, it's like I try to hide everything as much as I can. That's why I don't even have a. You all know my first name is Jim, which is really not my name. Yeah, that's funny. Um, but yeah, I should make a video about safety and a little more safety protocols with crypto, especially native crypto. Uh, these other assets are a little harder to get to. Um, the other one could be, somebody can steal something and take it away from you. That's why, having a lockbox is not a bad idea. Even though the government could confiscate it, like they did gold in what was that, 1930 something? Yeah, they confiscated all the gold, right? So they went in boxes. They went into everywhere they could get gold. They went in there, and they stole it basically from people. Can they do that? Well, that's what governments do. They pass laws, and all of a sudden it's legal. They pass laws, and all of a sudden alcohol is legal. By the way, I used to make beer myself a long time ago, and I learned a lot about. It's an alchemical process, basically. It's just chemistry. It's very interesting, and I find it so interesting. It's especially making yogurt and bread doughs, and even like making soap. I make my own soap bars. I just like to. It's a process that's kind of entertaining. It doesn't, and it's a little bit cheaper sometimes. Except beer, beer making it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved, and usually, you drink it in a matter of 5 days. That's what I did before. A long time ago, I used to be one of those Alcoholics Anonymous kind of people. But anyways, enough rants for today. Hang on there, guys. The ones that are still with us. Don't tell anyone about what we have. It's useless. The same thing with that insurance that I talk about. It's not really insurance. It's your way of owning your own business, basically. Basically, your own bank. I wish I could beg you guys, look into it. If you're in another country, look into it. You might have the same. I'm not sure. You might be able to buy a policy, from another country. I'm not selling policies. I don't know anyone really that sells except the latest guy they're out in the West Coast. They're setting me up with my first policy, which is, I'm really happy about that. Shit, man, I wish that I would have. I wish that I would have. When I sold that first property, I got a check for $650,000. It was used as a 1031 exchange, and anyways, I didn't have to pay taxes. Now, if I would have paid taxes, I could have gotten a policy and then paid the taxes. And that policy would be producing money for me. And I could still take money out of that and buy a house. I mean, it's like they're paying me to use my own money. And it's being compounded. Yeah, I do have to pay interest. If I want to pay it back, I pay it back because it's my own business. Can you guys understand that? Does anybody understand that? Did anybody look into that concept? Anybody take the time to look into this? It's like I'm giving you gold. This is better than crypto, basically, guys. But it takes longer. It takes a little longer time. This is not going to be within a year. It takes 8 years until you start seeing your account growing and growing And if you have your account 20 years, 30 years, you're gonna be so freaking. If you're 20 years old right now, guys, look into this. Don't pass it up. I passed it up when I was 17 years old when I learned about this. 15, 17 or so. I can't remember how old I was. 18 maybe. I passed it up. Well, I didn't have any money, and you don't need a lot of money either. You minimums are okay. Had I done that and keep putting money into that over time, jeez, you're gonna be okay. Never have to worry about cash. And like I say, about 25 years ago, I wish I would have taken that $650,000 from that building that I sold and put it in a policy. Can you imagine how much it would be worth today? Don't let this pass you by, guys. Please, I beg you. Leave a message, down below in one of my videos. I read everything right now. If you've researched this, what I'm talking about, it's basically look at the words like Nelson Nash, IBS, banking, IBS banking. Yeah, I think so. Whole life insurance policy and be your own banker and stuff like that. There's a bunch of videos on the internet. It's hard to understand the concept. It's hard because we're trained to look at life as go to school, work hard, retire, and then enjoy life. No, by the time you retire, you're old. Your bones hurt. You're not gonna enjoy life. At 65, I'm 60 something, 70 or whatever, and I'm not. I just don't enjoy going out anymore. I used to I used to sleep in the garage because I used to work and enjoy myself. Working and tinkering. I don't anymore. I just want to go home and sleep. I don't know. You get old, and you want to enjoy a little bit before you get old. Some of us are older, Some of us are 80, 90 perhaps. I know there's some older people here that still get into this stuff, and kind of like a hobby for them, and good for them, I guess. I don't know. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy doing something like this, investing in crypto and grayscales, the trusts. To me, it's fun. It's frustrating as heck, but the rewards could be, just thinking about, my gosh, if this pops to a certain amount, and I've done the math before, it's like, gee whiz, that's more money than I'm ever gonna need. Today, I kind of think if you live in a city or so, these liberal cities where everything's so expensive, you need about $2 million in generating money for you on a yearly basis to pay yourself your way through. Otherwise, you're kind of just going to be sitting at home, watching TV and not doing much. Not doing much, I guess. I don't know. Okay, enough rants for today. Sorry about the long video. Bye.